Hello, welcome back to another episode of Persona 4. In the last episode, we kind of caught Adachi as the killer, but problem is that he ran away and ran away into the TV, which we still need to go and catch him. But for now, the research suggested that we all go back home and rest up, and then tomorrow we go into gymnast. I gave the idea to go into the TV world right there in the hospital, which isn't really a wise thing to do since you don't really know where you'll end up inside a TV if you go into going through the hospital, which like I said, isn't really a wise idea. So we're back home, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be going into there and seeing where Adachi went, which I doubt that it will be easy. Oh, hello, Teddie. It seems that you've come to the velvet room in your dreams again, but something's different this time. You don't see Igor or Margaret. Teddie's sitting there, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
The velvet car, the velvet room.
Sensei? Why are you here?
Hello. I could ask you the same, to be honest.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something.
Yes?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start.
What you mean, yeah?
Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Doesn't seem like it though. Can a shadow manifest another shadow? Doesn't seem plausible, yeah? Everyone's worried, yeah?
You're always so kind, Sensei.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're a shadow or not. If you don't attack us and don't do all those nasty stuff, really don't mind if you're a shadow.
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
I mean, it goes to the same for all of us. We can't really do anything yet that day.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed.
Really?
I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow.
That's fine, to be honest.
He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddie said before, in the end, it was all true.
Isn't what facing our other self is like? What they're saying, it's always true. The problem is that we don't really want to accept it. I thought you faced your other self before, or did you not? Did you just collapse and did not face your true self? No, he did. Teddie did. He got his persona and all. It's weird.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self.
No, that's wrong. Even if you are a shadow, you're yourself. You don't do anything other shadows do. It's what emotion makes a human, not human makes emotion.
There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon.
Please don't. So, if you do, we'll have to deal with you, which is not a pleasant thing to do.
Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
No, fuck you. She's not dead. What the fuck?
Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry.
She's not dead. Nanako's alive. Hello.
Huh? Really?
Yeah? You told Teddie about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's... Wow, that's wonderful.
So, would you come back with us now?
I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Yeah? I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know.
Aha. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
I don't know, to be honest. Let's move on together, to be honest.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
So, will you come back with us? You can sense Teddie's pure and deep gratitude. Oh yeah, I forgot that he has social link, which should be max now. Yep, it's max now. Nice. The Star Arcana. Helel. Helel? Is it how it's pronounced? H-E-L-E-R. Helel? Helel. Hillel? Helel? I don't know.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
No, I don't know about the laws and stuff, but I guess I don't know.
Bye, Sensei.
No, please. I still need to use you, and I wasted a lot of money on you if you go. Like, I would have wasted a ton of money on Teddie's equipment and stuff if he had go. Before you know it, Teddie's gone, and Hugo and Margaret are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here.
Huh.
This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Wait, so Teddie's not coming back, like, at all? Ego has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Wait, what? It was like the...
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
So Teddie was like the roadblock preventing the Velvet Room from moving? Isn't that a little bit weird?
Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
So I'm still wondering if Teddie is coming back or not, which I really hope that he is coming back. Which in another part of my mind thinks that he's not coming back like at all for some reason. I don't know. Junes Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddie?
Did I tell them about all of us? I think it's a little bit hard for me to tell them, so
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
yeah, let's. Okay, I guess this is the last dungeon of the game. Maybe? Yeah, maybe this is the last dungeon of the game. I'm not sure.
Whoa! Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Okay.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Okay, we don't need to go gather information about Adachi. We don't really know much about him. I guess that's fine. It's more convenient for me, and I don't have to go around town talking to random strangers.
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
But how would you get people to actually believe your story? That would be a little bit hard, don't you think?
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddie came from too.
Ah, my god. Can we not talk about where Teddie came from as?
Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Do we have to go back and search for Teddie? Oh!
This place.
Oh! Teddie's back! Ho ho ho!
Huh. I see. I came back.
Teddie!
But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless.
Shut the fuck up and come into the TV world, you motherfucker! We need you.
Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy?
Nanako woke up as well.
It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Oh, were we that loud? I'm sorry.
Nana-chan! Hold on! I'll get the doctor!
But wouldn't a doctor be... Wait.
It seems she's asleep again.
Wait, wouldn't a doctor ask why Teddie is in her room randomly without like any notice or like any visitation records? Isn't that a little bit weird? But
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, "Hang in there."
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her.
Is it medically correct to say that as a doctor? That doesn't sound right coming from a doctor though.
Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Teddie, please come into the TV world. We kinda need you here. Thank you very much.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown.
I don't understand.
Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice.
Oh yeah, Teddie still doesn't know that Adachi is the real culprit, which will take a little bit of explanation to do. Which isn't possible right now because we're in the TV world and he's in the hospital.
So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things.
That's what I've been saying whenever you brought up that topic.
That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Please do not bother the sleeping Nanako. What? Teddie's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. Bruh, Teddie's persona has been reborn. Kin Toki Doji has transfigured into Kamui. Wait.
Right. I need to get back to the others.
Is this?
Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Is this what happens when a social link which a playable not one of our team social links get max? Do they get like a extra? I think they get they get the same effect as Teddie. They get it. Their personas awaken again. Oh my god, did I miss a ton of chance to max out my social link with Yukiko and the others? Should I be worried about that right now? I don't know. And other than that, after awakening the persona, does it have any like plausible benefits that I can use? I don't know.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan.
If only Teddie was with us.
Come on, Teddie, come out.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy. He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
Is he though? Oh my god.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse. I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
Wait. Naruto isn't wearing her glasses, or is it a sprite mistake?
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Okay, so we did literally nothing here because of Teddie grieving about his non-existent problems.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
No, they're not.
Teddie?
Fuck you, Teddie.
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
What?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
Fuck you, Teddie.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
Yeah, you wasted an entire day.
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
Listen to Teddie's confession since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow, and though he was at this and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yep. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us.
And how does a shadow manifest another shadow? That's a little bit weird, no?
And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
You know that's not true and you keep thinking that, I'll fucking smack you.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's totally no big deal. What the fuck, Teddie?
I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Okay, Yosuke, that's a little bit too harsh, but yeah, you can look at it at that point of view.
About you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Yeah, in a sense.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you and you say you thought I was something like that anyway? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
Yeah, he's back to his old self.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddie's practically human then.
Yeah, Teddie's practically human. He behaves like a human. He has human emotions and stuff, and also he has persona like the rest of us, which kinda doesn't seem like he's a shadow.
I'm the same as humans?
What, you never realized
Trying
it?
to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you. I'm so glad I met you guys.
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with too, right?
No, it's only you.
You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Yeah, it's just you, Yosuke.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Oh, we're back to business just like that.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball?
Is he really a goofball if he murdered so many people behind our backs?
Wow, I didn't notice at all. Looks...
Oh.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Alright, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
No, so we're gonna go in and find Adachi tomorrow?
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You've taken another step towards the truth. Okay, level 6, okay. Since you start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decided to go home for today. Okay, this episode there isn't really much that happened this episode. It's pretty much, this episode has been pretty much Teddie finding out who he really is and his identity crisis and stuff. So, we being in the shadow, the TV world didn't really help much, and we kind of ran out of time while in there, so we had to come back. And thankfully, Teddie's waiting for us in Junes, even though that he came from the hospital, and I don't know why he thought of to come to look at us in Junes, which is kind of weird. And also, there are still some pretty unknown stuff about Teddie, but I guess we'll not get into it, like what he really is and why he has two forms and why the bear suit is just a suit, which is kind of weird. And maybe in the next episode we'll find out more, but I think in the next episode it's gonna be us trying to figure out where Adachi really went, and it's gonna be a little bit of a longer episode than usual, which I'd say I would if we find Adachi and Adachi has a dungeon, I think I'll include the dungeon part in the next episode too as well. So I think it will be what, 40 or 50 minutes long. So if anyone's watching this, prepare yourself for a little bit of a longer episode for next episode. I know that the previous few episodes has been a little bit longer because, you know, stuff has been going down lately and there isn't really much opportunity for me to save the game. So it's always, you know, I could always use the emulator's save state to save the game, but in actuality it doesn't really fit that well, to be honest. So in the next episode, go find Adachi. If he has a dungeon, we'll try to climb the dungeon, but other than that, there isn't really much else I can do for now. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.